This is part 14 of my series in which I analyze the music of Sondheim's Sweeney Todd. In the last video, we looked at the song Johanna that Judge Turpin sings, a song which is occasionally cut from productions. If not cut, the song Wait immediately follows it. In this video, we'll be looking at that song. We briefly looked at that song in video 4 when exploring Sweeney's madness theme, a motif that is prevalent throughout the show, especially this song. It sounds like this. Anyways, the number starts off with an appearance of the beggar woman. We hear her motif, and she scurries away. Then the song begins.
Arms, how many times have I told you? I'll not have trash from the gutter hanging about my...
Let's talk about what both Wait and the Judge's Johanna is about. Well, the latter has the judge lusting over Johanna and how he'll keep her safe. But it's contrasted by self-control. He understands his moral dilemma and asks God for forgiveness while whipping himself as punishment for his sins. The basic idea is that he wants something, but yet is calming his eagerness down. Now in the song Wait, something similar is happening. Sweeney Todd is anxious and eager to kill the judge, but Mrs. Lovett is there to calm him down. So essentially, both of these songs are about characters desiring something, but then also being held back. The judge's theme is this rising three-note motif as he lusts over Johanna.
Johanna, Johanna, so suddenly a woman, the light behind her...
And as previously discussed at length in the previous video, this sets up for an overall ascending vocal line. In Wait, we basically have the same three-note rising motif.
Easy now, hush, love, hush. Don't distress yourself, what's your rush?
But as we come to realize, this three-note motif is in fact a fragment of Sweeney's madness theme. Straight from the Judge's Johanna, Sondheim immediately makes a connection between the Judge's current state and Sweeney's current state. Sidetrack. We haven't talked about the Dies Irae much recently. This thing. But here we have it emphasized within the strong beat of the first measures. Displacement of the A flat down the octave is necessary, so it becomes... This is just another method Sondheim uses to incorporate the Dies Irae. Anyways, like the previous song, this sets up the phrase for an ascending line, but unlike the previous song, the rising motion is contained in the accompaniment. The vocal line mainly stays put. This is what the winds and strings are playing. They're all playing ascending lines throughout the entire verse. In general, the entire song has this uplifting feeling. At the end, what used to be the accompaniment is now going up octaves, split between the different wind instruments.
Chilly flowers maybe, instead of daisies, I don't know though, what do you think?
Speaking of the accompaniment, Sondheim has occasionally shared his dislike for the song in context, because it almost sounds like a slow tango. And what is a slow tango doing in Victorian London? Anyways, that's that song. After this song, Anthony shows up and they talk a bit. Then Pirelli shows up, recognizes Todd, and then tries to blackmail him. It doesn't work because Sweeney commits his first murder and kills Pirelli. Then we hear this underscoring that goes underneath the following dialogue, which is nothing but quote the Dies Irae. Once again, let's look at it. The intervals between each note is a mixture of minor seconds and major seconds, and minor thirds and major thirds. The first one mostly follows the Dies Irae, the last note of the Dies Irae is missing, and the penultimate note goes simultaneously up and down. The second one and the next 10 follows a different pattern. The first 4 notes follow the basic Dies Irae pattern. The next 4 follows the rest of the Dies Irae, but displaced from the previous 4 notes. Also at the end there's an additional note that goes up a second. Anyways, that's what that does and the rest of them.
No, knowing him so well without orders to the contrary, I done.
And these two.
Wait for your master there, eh? There'll be another playing it for you, I'm sure.
Then it evolves into the Sweeney Madness theme. That is all. Sondheim here is using the Dies Irae, the medieval Day of Wrath hymn, to symbolize the first killing of the show. Boy, is it glorious. And then the Sweeney Madness theme running like a train. In the next video, we'll continue to look at more songs. Thank you for watching.